Hello friends. So again I'm here with another very important topic. We have already discussed that in English we have 26 alphabets and proper sequence of alphabets which has some meaning forms a word. Similarly today we are going to see what exactly sentence means and the types of sentences. Sentence is a group of words, but again the same logic is applicable over here that the sequence has to be proper and it should have some meaning. If the sequence is helter-skelter, random, haphazard and it doesn't have any meaning or sense, we cannot say or we cannot call it as sentence. So exactly sentence means proper sequence of words which has some subject and predicate. Subject and predicate we already have discussed. Subject is the doer and predicate is the verb. So if the group of words which has proper sequence and it has subject and predicate, it is a sentence. So these sentences we frame so many types of sentences. Based on the function we frame sometimes questions, sometimes we express our emotions, sometimes we ask questions in yes no form, sometimes we talk positive and negative statements or we declare something. So based on the function of these sentences they are divided into types. Very good example I have already given to you. A cat and a rat had fight. This is a declarative sentence. Did a cat and a rat have fight? This is verbal question, that is interrogative sentence. See the above sentences carefully. This is an imperative one. We are commanding someone or ordering someone. And how can there be fight between a cat and a rat? This is very interesting topic or interesting story that I have given you in 4 sentences, but these are the 4 different types of sentence. But if you see carefully, every sentence has subject and predicate. Besides this, they have proper sequence and meaning in real life. So these are the sentences, and today we are going to see the types of sentences one by one. Number one is declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. The titles are self-explanatory. What exactly the type is? See, based on the function, we are going to see the types of sentences because based on the structure, the sentence is divided into 3 main types like simple, complex, and compound. So, what is exactly simple, complex, and compound sentences that we will see in another video. But as of now, we are going to talk about the types of sentences based on function. What exactly the function is? It may be sometimes they seek information, sometimes they express emotions, sometimes they ask questions, sometimes they declare something. Statements. So based on the function, the first type is declarative. Declarative sentences they make statement, and statements means we simply inform something. It may be positive or it may be negative. For example, I am not a lecturer. This is negative declarative. Or I am a lecturer. This is positive declarative. So I am declaring something. I am informing something, and it has full stop. That ends full stop. It ends with full stop. Of course, all types of sentences they have some stop. Sometimes in the form of question mark, sometimes in the form of exclamation mark, or others. So declarative sentences can be positive and negative. Like I like English grammar. We are not wasting time. So positive and negative, both the declarative statements have been given. This is very simple. Now you would ask that why are we learning these types of sentences? See, when we are going to learn voice and narration, the types of sentences will be very useful for us. Besides this, whenever we talk and whenever we write something, we need all kinds of sentences like declarative, imperative, exclamatory, and all. It is because sometimes we give information, sometimes we ask for information, sometimes we express our emotions of sadness as well as happiness, and sometimes we go on ordering someone or requesting someone. So these are useful types of sentences that we are going to use. So we need to know their structure, we need to know their function, and accordingly we can use them properly. And that's why we are going to learn the types of sentences. The next type is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences means questions. Now there are 2 types of questions over here. In interrogative sentences, they ask questions. They ask questions. Sometimes the answer is sought in the form of yes or no, or sometimes more information is asked. Yes or no means all the verbal questions. For example, have you found your strengths and weaknesses? Your answer could be yes or no. That's why this is yes no kind of interrogative or question. And the second question is, when will you start reading and listening to understand? See, this is WH question. WH questions demands that you need to explain something in order to provide information. We ask WH questions, and S no questions or verbal questions we ask to seek the answer in S or no form. And they are called verbal question because they start with verb. Verb means auxiliary verb I am talking about. It may be to be, it may be to have, or it may be to do. Imperative. Imperative means commands and request. In many a times, if you really want to get your work done, you sometimes you order, sometimes you request. So imperative sentences give us command or request. They start with either action word or auxiliary verb. Both. For example, stop. This is action word. Don't. Do. This is auxiliary verb. So they start with either action word or maybe auxiliary verb. And imperative sentences can be positive as well as negative, the way we saw them in declarative sentences. For example, stop playing stupid games on mobile. So this is positive, but it is an order, it is a command. It expects that someone should do that. Someone means in all the imperative sentences, the subject is always you, the second person. But it is not mentioned. For example, you stop playing stupid games on mobile phone, because most of the time you know that you waste your time playing those stupid games. Don't worry about your past. This is a little philosophical. Don't worry about your past. This is also a command. Support imagination by action, please. Now see, what indicates that it is a request or order? Even the speaker and the listener, their relationship can also make us understand whether it is command or request. For example, if a teacher says, it has to be, if the teacher says something to the student, it has to be order. If the student says something to the teacher, it has to be a request. Doesn't matter there is one word please or no. Depending over the relationship between the communicators, we can understand whether the given sentence is order or request. So support imagination by action, this is another kind of request. Don't wait for opportunities, create them. See, this is negative. This is also negative. So imperative sentences can be positive as well as negative, and they are asked for command as well as request. The next one is exclamatory sentences. Sometimes we are having so much of happiness, we are excited, we are surprised, and in order to show or express those emotions and feelings, we use exclamatory sentences. And exclamatory sentences, they end up with exclamation mark, so it is very easy to understand. For example, what an interesting topic this is. I don't know whether this topic is interesting for you guys or no, but for me it is really interesting. So what an interesting topic this is! Exclamation mark. How amazing the drama was. So in order to make these exclamatory sentences into assertive, there are certain rules and regulations that we will see later. But here we need to understand only the structure of these different types of sentences based on their function. So this is what exclamatory sentence is. So today we discussed about declarative sentences, we also talked about imperative sentences, we also talked about interrogative sentences, and finally the exclamatory sentences. Besides this, if you want to add something in this particular video, you are most welcome. If you want to correct something, again you are welcome. With this I say bye bye, happy learning.